Welcome to DRB training. In this training, we're going to be giving a brief overview of some of the most important areas of the Beacon Mobile portal. We are going to learn about the following things specifically in this video. When first accessing the portal, you will be taken to the My Locations tab. Here will be a listing of all applicable locations that you have enabled in your Beacon Mobile app. At the moment, I only have one location seen here that is checkmarked. If you have more than one location, you will need to select the site that you want to edit. You can select the Location Features link to take you to the App Features tab of the portal. There are many app features under the workbench, but not all of them need to be enabled, and in many cases you will find that they are not all enabled. First, let's start with the Contact Us app feature. When you select Contact Us, here you can change the title of the feature that will appear on the mobile app. You can edit the phone number that will appear on the app so that customers can contact a location. You can edit the email address for customers to send inquiries to. You can also include a website address that belongs to the site or the organization as a whole. And finally, the address of the physical location of the car wash. Selecting Manage Hours of Operation at the bottom will allow you to edit the hours of operation so that it displays in your app. Next, we'll look for the Wash Club Terms feature. We can enter the feature title, which will represent to your customer the terms of use that they agree to when they sign up for a wash club. As you can see, mine is in the red right now listing how many characters I have. This is not necessarily reflecting a character limit, although depending on the phone the customer uses, there are certain character limits. This is more so a warning to let you know that you may be approaching a limit that some phones may not be able to display correctly. To change the terms and conditions of your wash club, you will need to upload a PDF file with the new terms and conditions. Selecting this link here that says Wash Club Terms of Use Example, this will give you an example of what Wash Club terms and conditions may look like. This is where you can outline the terms and conditions for each of your wash clubs in your own branded way. For example, you can let people know how many washes they will receive as a part of the plan. Next, inside of App Features, we will review the social media features. Firstly is a Yelp review page feature where you can include a Yelp review page web address that represents your car wash. You can also include a Facebook web address for a Facebook page for your car wash, an Instagram username, and a Twitter handle. It's important to note that when it comes to wash clubs, most of the features need to be adjusted by the Beacon Mobile support team. You can adjust the feature title as it will appear in the app as well as the invitation text. However, when it comes to changing prices or adding a new wash club offering, Beacon Mobile support will need to be contacted. They can be easily emailed at beaconmobile@drb.com or support@beaconmobile.com. Once single wash services have been added to the portal by support, you can select the single wash feature option and you can see your available services, adjust the feature title as it will appear in the app once again, and you can drag and drop to adjust the order of the services as they will appear in the app to your customers. Editing one of the services by selecting the Edit Car Wash Service button to the right will allow you to adjust the name of the program, the service name, the base price of the service, and the discounted price of the service. You'll notice on many fields that there is a small help icon in the shape of an eye, where if you hover over it, it will give you tips or tricks on what to do with that field specifically. In this case, the discounted price of a wash is talking about the day and time-based time frame that you can set at the bottom of the single wash feature. We go back to the car wash services main menu and scroll down to the bottom, you will find that there is a Manage Discount Pricing Timeframes button. Here you can specify what days of the week and during what times on those days discounts for those washes will be offered. So currently in my setup, Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. is the only day and time frame in which customers can visit and get a discount. So if we take another look at our full service platinum service, if they visit on Tuesday between 8 and 11 a.m., they will pay $39 for the wash, whereas on any other day and at any time, or on Tuesday after 11 a.m., they will pay $43. It's important to note that the first three features that are listed in the App Features Workbench will be listed on the bottom of the app when your users sign in. So currently my app is displaying Wash Club, Single Wash, and Points on the very bottom. The main buttons that the customers see on the home screen on the main dashboard of the application need to be adjusted by the Beacon Mobile support team. They cannot be adjusted from the portal. As for the order of the other features that you see listed here, they will appear in this order top to bottom when the user selects the More option on the bottom right of their application. The next menu that we're going to take a look at is the User Accounts menu. The User Accounts menu will give you a listing of the customers that have set up accounts in your mobile application. You can filter this list by searching by first name, last name, or their email address. Here I've typed in the first name of a customer I want to find. Once you've typed in the qualifying information, select the refresh button, and it will give you a listing of customers that fit the criteria. To expand the details of the customer, select the View App User Details button on the right. Here we can see information about this user, their first and last name, email address, account creation date, how many times they've installed the mobile application, their phone number, and their wallet and reward points balance. Wallet balance and the reward points balance can be adjusted manually via the portal. So in some cases where you may have a customer that was, let's say, unsatisfied with a service they received and you wanted to give them an updated wallet balance, you can simply add on to the existing wallet balance or enter in the new value of what their balance should be. The same goes for the reward points balance. Going to add $10 to their wallet. You want to enter this as a decimal and 100 reward points. And then down here, I've created a note tracking the fact that I added $10 to their wallet and gave them 100 reward points. Afterwards, you'd want to make sure that you hit save. Coming back into the app user details, I can click the app installations button to see all of the instances in which they've installed my application. Now in this instance, there is of course many more installations than what you would typically see with a customer. However, we only recommend keeping one installation active at a time. In order to prevent abuse of any plans, simply checkmark which installation you want to keep active. Next is the Reset Password button. You can assign a new password to a customer. We recommend having them on the phone while you're doing this so that you can give them what their new password is going to be. Before we move on to vehicles and plans, let's take a look at the Update User Details feature. Using this feature, you can update the first name, last name, and email address of the customer. And then you want to take note of this information at the top, that if their user email address is changed here, you must contact the app user and ask them to sign out of their app account, and then sign back in using the new email address in order for their account to function properly. The Vehicle and Plans button will give you a listing of any vehicles this customer has associated with their account, as well as the memberships that they are a part of. Selecting the Edit Vehicle button to the right of any of the applicable vehicles that are a part of a customer's account will allow you to see the information such as their make, model, color, and license plate number. This information can be edited. Currently, customers cannot update their own vehicle information from the application. This has to be changed via the portal. In membership plans, you can see the plans the customer currently has, their status, when the billing period will end, cancellation date if applicable, the vehicle that is linked to this plan, and the date the plan was created. or when they purchased it. Selecting the Edit button to the right of an active plan will allow you to change the vehicle that is linked to this plan, as well as give you the same information that you could see on the main page. Below the Edit button is a Cancel Plan button. When canceling a plan, you can either cancel the plan at the end of a billing period, to where the customer will be able to continue redeeming their plan until they would have been charged once again, but instead of being charged, their plan will end, or you can cancel immediately. Canceling immediately would terminate the membership so that the customer can no longer redeem their plan. In these cases, a refund should be issued via Stripe in order to provide the customer with a prorated amount based on how much time they had left in their plan. Customers can cancel their own plan as well from the application. However, based on the application's configuration, you can hide it from customers, in which case they would need to contact the site. From the main mobile account list, you can download a CSV file of a complete mobile app user account list. This would be useful in cases when you want a complete listing of all customers, including their information such as first, last, and email address. Also in your features workbench is the points feature. Every dollar an app user spends will earn them 1 loyalty point. And here you can specify what rewards the customer is eligible to receive based on how many reward points they have accrued. The reward chart should be attractive and they should include reachable rewards. You want to make sure your customers feel like they can achieve these reward point thresholds, not that they're so far out of their reach they won't even attempt. The order that you see the rewards in here is how the customer will see them in their application. Once again, like many other areas of the portal, you can drag and drop to adjust the sequence in which they will see these rewards. When adding an option to the reward chart or editing one, you will see options that will allow you to change the title of the reward, the required points, specifying whether or not the reward is an account balance credit, and if it is an account balance credit, how much are they going to get onto their wallet. Next, we will move on to coupons. Coupons have several marketing benefits, including the ability to blast out a message to your customers, letting them know that if they download your mobile app, they can get a discount, like 50% off the first month of a membership. When looking at your current coupon code list, you will see that each coupon has a unique coupon code representing that coupon, its state, whether it's active or not, Y meaning yes or N meaning no, the type, whether it's a percentage off or a specific amount off, and the amount off, percentage or flat dollar amount, the duration of the coupon, whether that coupon will only apply once, whether it will be a multi-month application, or forever. You will also finally see the expiration date of that coupon. Selecting the Edit Coupon button to the right of any coupon will allow you to see and change some of the available fields. In this case, we have a 50 off coupon code. This coupon is meant to give 50% off the first month of a Wash Club signup. So we have our coupon code that is unique that represents our coupon, 50 off. It is single use only, meaning that this coupon can only be used once by a customer. It is a percentage off coupon, with the other choices being amount off, in which case you would enter a flat dollar amount. And fixed final price is the third option that you have, which would make it so that you can enter in what you want the final price to be no matter what. The duration, once, multi-month, or forever. Once, because we only want this to apply once, meaning when they first purchase the plan. The expiration date of the discount. Maximum redemptions can limit the amount of times in total of this discount could be used. Leaving it blank means that it will only expire based on the date. Coupons are limited to either applying to a single wash purchase only or a wash club sign up only. And you can also have either your wash club only or single wash coupon only apply automatically without the customer needing to do anything themselves, such as entering in a coupon code. It is important to note, however, that you can only have one coupon of each type automatically apply, meaning that you can have one coupon that applies to wash clubs only that will automatically apply and one that will only apply to single washes. You cannot have more of either type automatically apply. Any other coupons that you do not want to automatically apply, you would simply select no here and the customer would be required to either scan or enter the code required for the coupon's use. Let's create an example coupon together just to show you how some of these other fields work. Let's say I wanted to create a coupon for the first 500 customers that visit, and they will get a free wash. My coupon code will be called FreeWash500. I do not want customers to be able to use this more than once, so I'm going to select single use only. I'm going to make this a percentage off discount so that it will take 100% off of any wash they select. It is important to note that in this field, whether you select amount off, percentage off, or fixed final price, that you enter a decimal with two following digits. So in this case, with 100, I will put period 00. In the duration field, because this is not a discount that will be applying on a multi-month basis, and because it is also not a discount that will apply to wash clubs, I'm going to select just once. Truly, the single use only being set to yes here is going to accomplish most of what I need. Duration and months can be left empty. The expiration date can be adjusted here, so let's say for the next month, I will let this discount apply. Maximum redemptions is where I'm going to limit it to being the first 500 customers. How many times can this coupon be used before it is no longer usable? So my expiration date will only apply if 500 customers do not use this coupon by that time. So I'm going to select, or rather enter 500, and then select single wash purchases only. You will notice when selecting single wash purchases only, you can make it so that in order for this coupon to be used, customers have to purchase a wash of a minimum value. In this case, I don't need to do that since it will give 100% off of any wash that they select. In other cases, if you wanted to make a coupon where, let's say, your middle wash costs $15, if you wanted to make sure that they at least bought the middle wash, you would make the minimum amount here $15. And automatically apply, yes or no. Because I already have a single wash only coupon that automatically applies, I'm going to leave this no. If you did not have one that automatically applies already, you could have this be set to yes. Entirely your decision. Just remember that you can only have one coupon of each type, wash club and single wash only, that can automatically apply. Now let's make our way over to the push notifications menu. Push notifications are a powerful way to let your customers know about promotions. Inside the push notifications option of the portal, you can schedule a new broadcast or see your past sent broadcasts. When looking at your past sent broadcasts, you can see what the message was, the date that it was sent, whether it's being currently hidden or not, and if it was delivered successfully. The purpose of hiding a push notification is if, let's say, you broadcasted a promotional code or coupon code that is no longer usable because it has expired. When push notifications get sent to a user but they are not read, they are stored. If you did not want customers to pull up their app and possibly try to use a coupon code that would not work, you can hide the push notification once the code is expired so that customers will not see it any longer. You will also notice in these messages that we have some control text. We have in brackets, all capital letters with no space, first name. This is an option that you have available to you to personalize push notifications. Research indicates that when you personalize push notifications, they are much more likely to be selected and increase your click-through rate. So for instance, if my customer's name was Alan, it would say, "Hey Alan, be sure to check out our new full service wash menu in the app when you tap on Pay for Wash." Let's create a push notification as an example. So let's first begin by entering our message. I want to personalize my message so that I can increase my click-through rate. So I'm going to create a push notification representing that coupon code that I just created. Now you'll notice as I kept typing, the character count started to go red. This is once again an indication that you may be approaching a limit that some phones may not be able to display correctly. If you want to make sure that all customers, no matter which device they're using for your application, see the message correctly, you will want to make sure your message stays within the green amount, which is 100 or less characters. Because I'm only a few characters over, I'm going to leave it like this. Above the message, you have an optional targeting feature. Here you can target active monthly members. So, if you only want to send this push notifications to customers that are active monthly members, you can select yes. This way, only people that have monthly plans that they are paying for will see this push notification while other customers will not. Selecting no will make it so that only non-monthly members see this push notification. Maybe you want to advertise a new promotion for plans. And selecting no filter will make it so that all of your customers see this push notification. Last but not least, you can choose the date that you want the push notification to be sent out, as well as what time of the day you want that push notification to be sent out. Here you can see the message that I created and the scheduled delivery. So when 1:15 rolls around, this will be automatically sent out to my customers. Finally, the last thing that we'll talk about in this overview is the reports dashboard. There are numerous reports in which you can see information about your users. For instance, the app download and usage statistics report. When first running it, you will see information related to the report, such as the amount of Android downloads versus iOS downloads represented in whole numbers and percentages. And you can also adjust the time frame. Most reports are searchable or filterable by a time frame specified. If I adjust my report back to the first of the year and hit the refresh button, we will see the numbers change. Reports can also be exported either as a CSV file or a PDF. The available reports that you see in your own portal may be different than what you see here, as reports can be customized based on the car wash type. Some other common reports that are commonly run are the outstanding wallet balance report that will give you a total outstanding wallet balance amount among all of your customers, or the coupon code usage statistics report that will give you information about how much a specific coupon code has been used in a certain time frame. You will see information such as which email addresses have used the code, what their name is, and whether they're an active subscriber to a plan. Thanks for watching this Beacon Mobile overview. If you have any questions, reach out to beaconmobile@drb.com.